Hello, good morning students. Today in our maths class, I heartily welcomes you. I am Kanti sir, teaching mathematics, English medium. Now we are going to end our first lesson. Okay, so I think this may be our last lecture or maybe second last one. Okay, today we discuss topic related to Euclid's division lemma. In this lemma, you already studied and used in Euclid's method of finding highest common factor. Now, by using that algorithm, what algorithm that was, you know. Okay, so in maths of chapter number 1, Euclid's algorithm was like this: A is equal to B Q plus R. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, where R equal to or R is from 0 to B, means R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. Less than B, not less than equal to B. Okay, I give you one example. Suppose any number, suppose 20. 20 is being divided by 3, then 3 6 are 18. So 2 is a remainder, R is a 2. So it is less than B. B is 3, R equal to 2. Okay, Q equal to 6, and this is A. So remainder will always be less than B and greater than or equal to 0. Why? Because if we divide any given number by its factor, then obviously remainder will be 0. But remainder cannot be equal to or greater than divisor, means B. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to decide B when we think about any expression of a given number. According to our decided B, there are so many expressions will be obtained of A. Okay, I am taking one or two examples of any numbers. Now in particular session, we only going to take unknown numbers, not known numbers. So nowhere numbers will be there. Numbers will be there means number cannot be given there. This is a purely theoretical part. So in theoretical parts, you have to deal with these types of variable only. I am giving you only example. You cannot give these types of example in your description. Okay. For just understanding only, I can give here example. Okay. But you cannot prove, cannot answer by giving any example. Okay. So first of all, what I am going to say, that suppose you decided B as a 3, that we have to decide. It is up to us what to be decided as a B. So suppose B is 3, then I can write A equal to 3Q plus 0, because R is from, if B is 3, then R can be 0, 1, 2. Why? Look there. Less than B. Okay? And start from 0. So I can write expression of A 3. I have now taken A equal to 3Q and B R equal to 0. Now A equal to 3Q plus 1. A equal to 3Q plus 2. So we got 3 expressions of any unknown number, any positive integer, whenever we decided B equal to 3. Instead of that, suppose I decided B equal to 4. Then here 4 expression we might got it. Okay, so understand according to your supposition of B, you can have many expression of that unknown number. Whatever unknown number we don't know. But that is, now I give you example. Suppose it is 35. Okay. So 35's expression can be written either this way, otherwise this way, otherwise this way. Any number can be expressed by this, any one of these three ways. Okay. So 35. Suppose I divide it by 3. So 3 ones are 3, 0, 5, 3 ones are 3, 2 left. So I can write this A. 35 equal to 3 into 11 plus 2. Okay, so we got this. Now instead of this, suppose I get another number. Suppose it is 48. 3 6 are 48. 0. So 48 becomes 3 into 6 plus 0. So we got this. Okay. Suppose I am taking 22. Then 3 7s are 21. Okay. 1. So remainder 1. So 21 equal to 3 into 7 plus 1. So this goes. But any number, whatever you suppose, it can be expressed by this way only. Why? Because if you decide this value particular, then according to that value, number of expression we get. Okay, this is theoretical part. Again, I remind you, whenever you came across any theoretical sums at that time, you feel something difficult to write it, how to describe. Okay, and for understanding also, that is somewhat different than calculative sums. So keep in mind this thing. Okay. So many students try to memorize it, but I can't recommend this way. You have to understand. You have to cultivate habit of describe these types of mathematical or logical arguments. Okay. That is a must. Okay. Now in future study also, this is a very important thing. Maths is not only calculation. It is just like description also, just like science, social, English or any language. In mathematics also, we can write something logical without any number, without any calculation. So keep in mind this thing, and that is very important because that cultivates your reasoning ability. Okay, so logical thinking is necessary behind these types of questions. So it is must. Okay, and it is useful in our day-to-day life also. Okay, in another subject also, these types of logical thinking is useful. Okay, now suppose I have written here 3, then R can be 0, 1, 2, 3. So at that time we will have, because B is suppose 4. So there is 4 expression may be there. So A equal to 4Q plus 3. You can suppose 5, 6, okay, any number. Now we start one another thing. You can say this number and this number are even. Why? This is divisible by 2. This is also divisible by 2. You can say this one and this one means 4Q plus 1 and 4Q plus 3 are odd ones. Why? Because they are not divisible by 2. You can check here. 2 is not common. Means you cannot take 2 as a common. Here also. But from this one you can take 2 as a common. Taking 2 as a common means what? Dividing that expression by 2 only. Okay. Now here also 2 is taken common. Okay. 2 can be taken common. So this is the required concept behind our today's topic. Still, if you are not getting, you will understand whenever we will solve here particular example. So now we got to that point. Now first of all, look at your textbook Exercise 1.1, question number 2. Exercise 1.1, question number 2. What is written there? Okay, I give you short of that question. Any positive odd integer is in the form of, any positive, we deal with positive number only. Positive odd integer is in the form of what? 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5 only. Now you can mark here, what is the coefficient of 6? That is nothing but about b. So here they gave us value of b. So we have not supposed b because it is indirectly given. If we suppose b is value 6, then only we can have these types of expression. Okay, so that is question only. Now solution. Okay, now look, a is equal to bq plus r. Every time write this Euclid's lemma at the starting step of any this type of question. Okay, so that I write again. Now if b equal to 6, we have to go through that part. Whenever we have b, at that time only we can write expressions of a. That is here given. Okay, so b equal to 6. Then what I can write? Therefore a can be. If b equal to 6, then r equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 numbers be possible, less than 6, less than b. Okay, so now I will have 6 expressions of given positive integer. So I write one by one. 6q, a equal to 6q plus 1, a equal to 6q plus 2, a equal to 6q plus 3, a equal to 6q plus 4, a equal to 6q plus 5. These are expression of given integer according to b, value of b. Now look, out of 6 how many are odd and how many are even. You know what is meant by odd and even. Multiple of 2, even. Not multiple of 2, odd. Okay, so now look at this number, this one and this one. Obviously they are divisible by 2. Why? 2 can be taken as a common. Okay, so we can write a equal to 6q equal to 2 into 3q. Take only 2 common, not more than 2. A equal to 6q plus 2 is equal to 2 common, so 3q plus 1. A equal to 6q plus 4 is equal to 2, 3q plus 2. Okay, so these are even because they can be divided by 2. Therefore remaining are obviously odd. Okay, therefore now give final answer. Any positive odd integers, okay, these 3 are subtracted, 3 are deducted from all 6 expressions of given positive integer. So whatever left is automatically proved odd. If nothing even, if not even, then it is obviously odd. Okay, therefore any positive integer can be denoted as, okay, 6q plus 1. Yeah, so any positive integer is in the form of 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. Why? These even are removed. Whatever left, that is the expression of given number whenever it is odd. Okay. Again, first of all, write these ones. Okay. Euclid's algorithms, statements, then start according to B. According to B, write down R also. How many possibility of R are there? You can write here. Then write down all expressions possible. Now out of this, they talking about, or they say us, any odd integer is in the form of particular. So first of all, we remove all even. Okay, we cannot say directly these are odd. So remove even. So these are even because they are divided by 2. Now whatever left, they are odd. So any positive integer is in the form of 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. If they might have asked about even, then we can write directly here up to this step only. Why? Because these all three are even. Okay? Not as even but odd. So we here extended our sum by writing 2 lines. Okay, so this is the matter. Okay, next one. In same exercise, there is another question. Okay, I am writing on board question number 4, 1.1, number 4. Okay, this is our main part. On based of this one, we solve all question here. So now I remove this part. Look at number 4. You just read twice before starting. Now, it is written there, square of any positive integer is. Here square is there. In earlier one, only positive integer, not square of positive. So square of any positive integer. Is in the form of either 3m or 3m plus 1. What is the meaning of this one? First of all, understand before going to solution. They say that any square is either multiple of 3, otherwise multiple of 3 plus 1. Okay, any square means square of any integer will be either multiple of 3, otherwise multiple of 3 plus 1. Take example 1. So 1 is in form 3m plus 1. Why? Because 3 into 0, m can be any whole number. So 3 zeros are 0 plus 1. Now take 4. 3 ones are 3 plus 1. Now take 9. 3 threes are 9. Now take next number 16. 3 fives are 15 plus 1. 25. 3 eights are 24 plus 1. 36. 3 into 12. Okay. So only in 2 forms. Either multiple of 3 or multiple of 3 plus 1. But here what is m? M is anything. Okay. Now they have given us hint also. Suppose A's value, or sorry, expression is 3q plus 1 or 3q plus 2, means B is suppose here 2, sorry 3. So let B equal to 3. Actually in hint that is given. Therefore, then R can be 0 or 1 or 2. Actually, they have given directly expression to us, but we go systematic way. Okay? According to that B's value, they can be 3q plus 1, only 3q or 3q plus 2. So now write, therefore, A equal to 3q. A equal to, yes, come here, 3q plus 0. Now first time 0. Then 3q plus 1. So we are having B and R both. Okay. 3q or 3q plus 1 or 3q plus 2. So 3 expression we got, or they have given. Anyway, now one question may arise in your mind whenever nothing is given, is how to decide what is the value of b. Mostly if nothing is given at that time, you can suppose b as a 3. B as a 3. Otherwise some hint we can obtain from question also. Even then, nothing is clear, then at that time you can take value of b as a 3. Now it is clearly given. Okay. So a equal to 3q, 3q plus 1, 3q plus y, you know very well, using this statement. Now they are not talking of positive integers, they are talking of square of positive integers. So these are expression of any positive integers. Okay, we have not make square of that one. So now make square of all 3 expressions. Okay, so in this way only I make square only. Okay, you can write in upward manner also. Now a equal to 3q, so a square equal to 3q square. Why I am making square here? It is about square of any positive integers, not only positive integers, just like previous one. So in previous one we have not made square of that expression of any, but now it is given, that's why we making square both sides. Okay, so it will be 9q square. Now here also a equal to 3q plus 1. Okay, so a square equal to 3q plus 1 whole square. Now you know a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, means first term square plus 2 into last into last term square. So write down a square equal to first term square 9q square. Why? A plus b whole square, so a square plus 2ab means multiplication of this and this, so plus 6q plus b square. Okay, so I used here a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. How? Actually it was 3q plus 1 square, so write down this a square plus 2ab plus b square. But what is really a and b? A is 3q, b is 1. So whenever a is there, write down 3q. Okay. Whenever b is there, write down 1. Now open this bracket. So 9q square plus 6q plus 1. Okay. So now onwards we will make square of any binomial directly. Okay. Only first time I am giving you the identity and how this identity is used. Okay. Now look here, a square equal to 3q plus 2 square, just like this one. Again, x plus y whole square, so x square plus 2xy plus y means first term square 2 into first second, 2 into first second, 2 3 are 6 2 are 12q. Okay, x square 2 into x into y plus y square. Okay, so we already made square of all 3 expressions. Now they are telling us that given square of any positive integer may be in the form of 3, so try to take 3 common. Why? We require 3. Okay, so 3 is a common, only 3, not 9. So whatever left, 3q square. Here also a square equal to 3 as a common, so 3q square plus 2q plus 1. Here also a square equal to, first of all write this one in some different way. Why? Here is a 4 is greater than 3, so I can split that number this way, 3 plus 1. Why? So that I can take common from first 3 terms. Okay, so if it is greater than that number, then you have to split this way only. Therefore a equal to 3 common out of first 3 rows. Okay, why? Out of 1 3 is not common, from 3 terms only. So 3q square plus 4q plus 1 plus 1. Now, whatever bracket, that is not important. What is given inside of bracket, that is not important. We only interested in multiple means coefficient. So I can write here in place of bracket anything, any new letter that is given. So I am writing here m only. Okay, whatever m, not important. I can write here a square equal to 3q plus 1. Here also a square equal to 3q plus 1. So here we get a square equal to 3m, a square equal to 3q plus 1, a square equal to 3q plus 1 again. So, sorry, 3m. Okay, instead of that bracket write down m not q. Okay, so a equal to 3m, 3m plus 1 and again 3m plus 1. So any square is in the form of 3m, 3m plus 1 only. Okay, I have given you example also of all square. Okay, you can verify it also. So this is the way how to write it. Okay, not calculative part, but express this way only. Okay, so again I repeat it. What is the question? Square of any positive integer is in the form of this one, 3m, 3m plus 1. Now, b equal to 3, they given us in a hint only. So we have to take here 3. So according to that supposition, r can be either 0 or 1 or 2. Now use this expression. Okay, I forgot to write it again, but you understand every time you have to write at a starting of your solution. Now, 3 expression we got of given positive integer, only, not of that square. Square is still not obtained. Okay, so now make square of all 3 expressions. How? This way only. Okay, so all are obtained. How they are expanded, you know here. So whatever obtained in bracket, that is nothing but suppose it m, because they have written here m alphabet. Okay, so only 2 expression we got. So at last give that answer ki any positive, square of any positive integer is in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Okay, that is our final answer. Okay. So these are only 2 questions of our exercise 1.1. Now note down homework. Okay, right here, any positive integer, any even positive integer is in the form of (4q) or 4q plus 2 only. Okay. Now same way, any odd positive integer is in the form of 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Both are same types of but different. So understand that way. Now number 3. Square of any positive integers is in the form of okay, is in the form of either 5m or 5m plus 1 or 5m plus 4. Okay, understand it well, just like this one. But here you can look 5 only. So at start you have to suppose b equal to not 3, b equal to 5. Okay, so I can give hint also. Take b equal to 5 on. Okay, you can take 3 also, but here I am giving you hint this type. Okay, so these 3 theoretical sum, just like first one, these 2 are same only, just like this second sum, only somewhat different. Okay, b is taken anything, but you can take anyway, you can take b equal to 3 also. Okay, just try and check. Okay, so this is our portion, or this session is particularly related to this theoretical part. Okay, using Euclid's theorem or Euclid's lemma. Okay, now in next lecture we will continue our this topic. Okay, in next question, question number 3 of same, question number 5 of same exercise. Okay, till then we end here our this